Good morning, good morning. The dog is going to set off barking in just a second because I timed this all wrong. But he made my husband an insert for his Valentine's Day card. Oh, okay. There he goes. Sorry. He's perfectly fine. He just doesn't think he is. He's afraid my husband is going to drown. I got these tempera paint sticks. This is not the brand I've used before, but well, actually, yes, it is. Just a different box now, I guess. But, yeah, same brand. Okay. These are pastels, which I did not have, but I had some of these colors because there's that mint chocolate chip color, but there's a gorgeous lavender. Oh, and like an orchid color, which I don't have. But I pulled a brighter white. Oh, look at all the varieties of these greens. And a white and a brighter yellow than this to keep in my regular stash because I'm down yellow and white. And I'm like, well, I'll try these pretty pastels. But I have them all divided. I'll show you. In my drawers behind me, they're all divided. And I don't know where I got this from. But greens and blues, because there's a lot more of those in the regular set too. This is kind of like a, what is that? Like an olive, I guess. Brown. Can go with the oranges. There's lots of peachy colors and what do you call this? Peach and melon colors. Like cantaloupe. Here's another green. All right. And then we have a pale yellow, pink and purple, and purple. And that's how I have them stored. And then I have black and white in my black and white section of the next drawer down. I have this, which houses all black and a little bit of white stuff in here. And I have this is my artistic paint spock. My stripes for my prison outfit are not gray and white, they're color. All right, enough of the silliness. I have, oh, here's the color names. Pale purple, old moss green, pea green, pale gray blue, pale gray green, coral orange, that's the word I was looking for, coral, pale red brown, soft pink, pale mauve, apple green, turquoise blue, the Napoli yellow, and the white I already pulled out, lavender. Anyhow, I got that taken care of. And I did my reason why, but I'm going to show you what else I did. Because I took my trees. Oops, I was supposed to have trees right there. Okay, this can go here, I guess. I took my trees from here. I forgot to print the one that has trees on it. And I just wrote a little tiny blurb about pine trees and the textures I used in the paint process and the Neocolor 2 process, the different colors, blah, 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 the shape. But my reason why, I took those trees then and I manipulated them in Procreate. So that's a possibility too. And I made like a little forest. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Okay, that's what we got here. Right here is this, and some of it picked out. And then I doubled it, but I inverted it vertically. Horizontally. So I got like a little bit of a cluster of trees, a forest. So today we are going to do the rock slash cloud slash pebbles slash whatever else you need with gray. And what am I working out of? Okay, in case you're new, I will show you. I forget some people are new. I'm getting lots of new people. Hello and welcome. This is therapy session for Beth. I did get another one of these for here because I left my other ones at the beach. And they don't last very long, so another one is not going to hurt. But I have better, well, this is a Sharpie paint pen, but I have better luck with chalk markers. But this is what was available, so this is what I got the other day, yesterday. We are on Storm 3. There's supposed to be like 3 sets of storms, and we're on the 3rd set here. It started raining about 5 o'clock this morning and has been raining. This is a medium point, and this is oil-based. Huh. If it ever comes down. This is what I hate about them. I hate paint markers. With a passion. Anyhow, we are working out of a book by a lady named Robin Clover. Clover Robin. That is her real name, Clover Robin. And it's collaging stuff. And we're brushing up on our collage skills for landscapes, not just abstract. Oh, finally. Woo. Stinks. Woo. Okay, so now let's go to our book. And I've had this book for several years. But somewhere in here are rocks. Phew. This is what I'm looking for. Boulders. And mountains. And clouds. So that's what we're replicating with this gray paper. Now, we painted it yesterday so it would dry. Because I left my heat gun at the beach also this time. But I have dark versions, I have lighter versions, I have red paint mixed in with my paintbrush. I went through it and made marks. So there's already some texture there. And on this one, this could be very easy because we are just going to cut out shapes. She uses a lot more angles rather than curves. There's boulder number 1. I'm going to try to get some mountains in here too. I mean, obviously, that's not huge. But that will be a mountain. That could be a mountain. She even has, I mean, they're not all, natural shapes. But these are very, very simple shapes. One reason why I picked this project, decided on this project, is because I can handle this simplicity. It's in my wheelhouse of talent. Or skill level. I mean, that's her boulders. And I can handle that. So now, I have chosen to kind of make myself like a little project out of it because, hello. And here are my boulders. And then I'm going to put over here, in a little blurb on how I did it. Writing that on the computer because I don't like my writing at all. I know you're supposed to kind of try to use it at times, but I just think it looks nicer when it's not my writing. I'm trying to cut off some of the... I think I want the boulders down below and the mountain up here. And we're just... It's kind of like a field guide. Okay. Field guide. I like that word. Of instructions to myself. How to make a mountain. How to make trees. But I think there isn't a lot of texture added to these. But I might put like... I better leave well enough alone. I better leave well enough alone. But I might take my gray Neocolor 2, or maybe a black, or maybe a brown, a really dark brown. I think this is, I don't know what this is. But we're going to cover up that. But what I want to do is cover, kind of like color in the white spots. Could I have done with this with a black pen? Of course. A gray pen, of course. Should I have? Maybe. But I don't want them to be... I'm not striving for perfection. I'm striving for nature. Capiche? Capiche. Now, there's a little bit of possibility that I can make this a little bit more fluid with adding water to my brush. And remember, this is not a teaching session on how to do this. This is me playing with y'all. If y'all want to do something like this, you can. I'm not going to organize a group effort here. That's not my bag. Okay. So now I'm going to glue these in here. These might be short videos. I know. I don't like the short videos. I like the longer videos. I almost made a decision on taking this apart and making this an 8x8 journal. And now that I'm saying it, because right now it's 8x8. And it's a traveler's notebook. And I could put holes in it. I don't know. The more I glue in, the harder it's going to be, though. It's like this page and this page are not connected at the spine. I don't know. I'll just leave it like this and lean towards field guide more, perhaps, that word. And Jose Naranja, if anybody has been here long enough, Kurti, I know you know, but Jose Naranja is a beautiful, beautiful journaler and traveler. And he, his thought process has been to have, like, he's very organized. He's from Spain. I really do think he is from Spain. I'm not just saying that. And, oh, I just love that. But I have these little ones. I mean, this is so beautiful. This is another reason why I kind of chose this paper. Because I thought things would pop while on top of this. But he is a very organized journaler. He does not have my brain at all. But he, according to his blog, I think it was on his blog, josenaranya.com. Not sponsored, not anything, just a huge fan for a very long time. He has taken like a focal point, and he works in little journals that he makes himself, kind of like a passport size of these, which is about half that size. And he has taken to creating a focal point and then kind of like brain dumping, but in beautiful fashion around it. He's not using grids. He said he's kind of freeing himself up from a grid and the tedious time that it takes. Because, I mean, he really does work on this stuff for quite a while. Now, I think what I'm going to do is write on here. Should I write it on a little piece of paper and glue that down? Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, you know what I'll do? Ooh. I happen to have some Amazon stuffing here that I haven't folded. And because it's crinkled, I think I am going to cut this into little, or tear it into little spots. Put like mountains with an arrow pointing up, boulders with an arrow pointing down. Maybe make two spots. Boulders. Oh, that looks like North Carolina. Mountains. And then I'll have a blurb over here about the grays, mixing black, creating texture in your gray with your white. Okay, these are boulders. And that is kind of a lot of paper. Yeah. Mountains. Glue those in. Okay, I like that. Oops, you need to come down here. Sorry. All right, I'm going to put trees. Yeah. I mean, obviously this isn't rocket science or major art, but it is so much fun. And another idea of why I can continue on for a few more days with cutting paper and gluing it. All right, I got to write my blurb here for trees. I got to write my blurb here for mountains and boulders. And then I'm going to do, what did I say? Bodies of water, maybe? There wasn't much to do with these. This is all the patterning and everything happens in the placement and the paint. When I say that, I mean, in my opinion, like in this picture here, there's several different pieces of paper there, but because of the colors, you can create kind of like layers of mountains or rocks or coastline or whatever. I think I need to do bodies of water. I think that was what I was going to do next. Trees. Yeah. And see, like, these mountains are rolling hills of the Scottish Highlands. But if you layer your rocks, then you get kind of like boulders, huge boulders. And see, here she used the gray paper for water because it's kind of like a English seaside, which is probably foggy, gloomy, overcast. And that reflects onto the water. I mean, oh, see, I love this. Obviously, I do. But this would be so much fun to try to replicate maybe as my final project. And I would do like this. And this is all the way up to Washington, I guess, because there's the Seattle, what is that called? Needle or whatever. And Wales. Well, we have Wales here too. But, and this is San Francisco with the pyramid, the Transamerica building. Excuse me. But I would like to do one like this and see, I love the letters. Love the letters. Love them. Can you see that? Those are all cut out. That's how I should be doing this. Anyhow, we're not going to do a whole lot of... Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat all of a sudden. A lot of... We might do this, but then I would like to do South Carolina. And that would, obviously, the water be on this side. This is where I grew up. That's where I live now, South Carolina. This is where I live now, which is right now is very rainy. But I don't, and I would love to do some bugs. I would, oh, leaves. Maybe leaves is what foliage. I mean, I love this. Love that. And she even used some of this gray for leaves. Which is not unlike some of that gray for mountains and boulders. I love the butterflies. I love the birds. I wonder if she has geese anywhere. I doubt she has a beaver. Oh, but okay, now that tree. That would be a fun project to try to do too one day. Oh, I guess I do need a dog, don't I? Oh, happy Valentine's Day. You have 2 Valentines at the end. I love these simple tulips. And her daffodils are blooming, but it is pouring down rain. But I love the dogs. I need to do this kind of dog, but not quite the pointy nose. And a little bit rounder tummy. Okay, here's a great tutorial on people. Great. Basic shapes. Just keep layering stuff and you get clothing. Love that. Yep, look at that cat. There's a sleeping cat. Here's another tree. Oh, but look at the city. Uses those same grays and bushes. Campsite. I love that. Love this. Love, love, love. Christmas house. This is even a printed paper almost. It looks like black and white or something. Oh, I haven't done any black and whites of this. Oh, I need to go get some more ink. But I do have, sorry, squirrel. I made these. I don't know if I put these on the end of one of my videos or not. But I've combined several pages from this journal that I did last, the Crown Jewels. Like, there's Dos Cabezas, but I moved them around a little bit. This is the one that had the blue and green grid in the background. And I think I repositioned the oyster so that everything would fit square, semi-fit into the oyster shape. That one I just went with the way it was. And then these guys, I rearranged these a little bit to get them closer together. And this, I rearranged a little bit too, because I wanted the crown in on it. But I'm going to put these in my Hobonichi, but this one is going on the front. either, well, I have a reason why page already, but I could put it right here, except that the colors don't really fit. And I just put purple around it because purple is my favorite color. Now that I see this, it may not fit vertically. I may have to do it horizontally. It looks stupid there, but it might go there. Or could it go on the last page? That looks better. And then I need to put something here. I need to put something like the end. Glue stick. That was a little bit of a squirrel, but that happens here. But all of that to say, every single one of these pages could be turned black and white. Everything that you paint, or even if you collage stuff out of magazines, it could be turned black and white. You just got to be careful with some of that because of copyrights. But by the time you get through using everything, it may not be visible. Love it. This was so much fun. But, okay, back to this. Just banged my foot on the side of the chair. My bat foot, which is still tender 4 years later. I mean, see here. Those are black and white photographs. And that's what she uses that paper sometimes. Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, I need a heron. I saw him yesterday again. I might be able to, no pun intended, wing it. God, I kill myself. Sorry. Oh, but I love all the bugs. Oh, I love the ant. Oh, God, he's great. So we could do, let me make a list. Okay. This is our field guide to our collage project. Bugs, birds, houses, water. What else? Oh, dog. People. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if we can come up with it. Oh, I want a fancier tree. These kind of trees, perhaps. Fancier tree. Once I get some of this under my belt, maybe try a fancier tree. Not fancier belt. Can't do two things at once. Fancier tree. And then maybe some buildings or something. I don't know. But, I mean, look how simple these flowers are. Let's do some simple flowers. Oh, I love the pear. Can I do an avocado? I want to do letters too. Oh. Which I have experimented a little bit on Procreate with the letters. My husband is on a major avocado kick. Frappuccino bottle. I love the buildings. That might be like a final exam project too. Besides, oh yeah. Keep my brain. California SC. This is where I live now. House. Fancy. Okay, so that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's good. So at least 2 more weeks of this. Sorry. Sorry to break it to you, but 2 more weeks. But I think I am going to go ahead and like print some of my photographs in black and white and create a black and white page too of paper. Oh, heron. I want to do maybe all these kind of birds, but I also want to focus on a heron because we have a heron that lives here. that we talk to every day almost. But I love the bugs. Is there an avocado in here? No, but I might be able to adapt a pear. Okay, y'all. I saw somebody talking about green onions. If you only use like the white part and just a little bit of the green onion, or some people call these spring onions. I've always just called them green onions. You can stick the tops back in a jar of water like you would kind of like an avocado, and it'll grow this part again. I saw that on their internet. I don't know if it's true or not, but if anybody knows. Oh, look at the carrots. Absolutely hate carrots, but I love this. This is the only kind of carrots I like. I love this. We need to do like a Swiss cheese plant, I think. I love this. We used to have a huge one of these at home when I was a little girl. Oh, I like the fall leaves too. Oh dear. We have all kinds more. Y'all are here for eternity. I just think this is fun. Oh, I love the ginkgo leaf. Ooh, see, to me, this page right here is pretty. It doesn't have to be anything. Just these green shapes. Now, it does represent leaves, but I just love this. Oh, 4-leaf clovers. I wonder if there's a poppy. I need to figure out. California poppies are a little bit more orange. I might make a California poppy. Lord have mercy. We're going to be here forever. Now, I have 2 upcoming gaps in coverage. One is mid-March. One is mid-April. I'm not exactly sure the dates sitting here. The one for mid-March, theoretically, there's no gap in service. If I get, there might be like 2 days. But so far, I think I have it planned out that I have film and ideas for filming all the way through. And I just have to be able to, there's a lot going on right now because we're home. In a couple weeks, we go back to the beach for our final time, which means we have to put all of our personal stuff away, clean a little bit before the cleaning crew comes in and does a massive spring cleaning. And when I say clean, like get rid of the evidence of the dog, it's our house. We can have the dog. Guests cannot. But that's not our role. That's where we have our house. Because in the community where we have our house, they are in charge of rentals, not us. Something else it seems like major I had to do. Anyhow, we'll be there for like a little less than 2 weeks, or right at 2 weeks. Ooh, hydrangeas. We have lots of hydrangeas. Anyhow, and all of that is going to be some of that. I mean, we don't want to do it all day, every day for 3 days. We'd rather do it for an hour for 2 weeks. Because we are retired. Well, semi-retired. I'm retired. My husband is not. But he's semi. Anyhow, and then we come home for 2 weeks. No, I take that back. When we leave, I go directly to the airport to go to my quilting retreat. And my husband comes home with the dog. And then in 2 weeks after I get home from my quilting retreat, was just like a week between flying and everything. My best friend from the 4th grade, way long time ago, is coming out here for the very first time. And we are using our beach house. They're flying into the beach. And we're using our beach house because the kids she has 2 teenagers, 16 twins, and 16 and a half. And actually, no, I don't think they're 17. Anyhow, we are doing all of that at the beach. And then they'll fly home from the beach. So, I've got to have my mind set on closing the beach house. I have to have my mind set on bringing everything I need for my quilt retreat. I have to have my mind set on, in 2 weeks, entertaining for an entire week. And I'm a little bit frazzled because, hello, have you ever met me? Oh, see, isn't that beautiful? That's a camellia. Now we have a beautiful camellia bush. We have a white camellia bush at the beach, and it is blooming. The red one here is blooming, but it's raining so hard that, I don't know. Look at here. Her water's clean. Why is mine always dirty? Always, 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 always. Anyhow, this to me is so much fun. And I hope she has some paper back here that she's allowed you to use. But it's more fun to make your own, I think. Oh, see when you put them on black, how pretty that is? Oof. Oh, I can't wait to try to attempt this. This might take a day or two. Because you got to cut out little tiny trees. Either that or I have like all the components made. Little tiny trees. I want to have like a representation. Oh, this is not San Francisco. This is Las Vegas. Because that's the, what is the Egyptian hotel called? That's the, whatever that's called. And the cactus and the sun. This is like Lake Tahoe. It's all focusing now. And it rains all the time up in here. And Seattle. And then the whales. This is San Francisco. What is this? Shasta? Oh, there's Yosemite. And here's like Southern California where now there's only fires. This might be like Lake Shasta. Oh, maybe Clear Lake? No, because Clear Lake would be up here. Anyhow. Doesn't have to be. Whatever. There's lots of lakes in between here and there. There's lakes over here, and they released them, except they don't go all the way down to Southern California. Hello. And people try to tell you that, and you don't listen. Okay, so, all right, got to figure out how I'm going to do South Carolina. And these are, I guess, highways. Like this is Highway 101 along the coast. But there is a Highway 5. Interstate 5 that goes all the way up too. But these are other famous highways, I guess. Well-traveled highways. And there's like Arizona. Oh, God, this is great. Or the Grand Canyon, maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, I love this. I love this. Have I said that already? I think I have. But we're practicing. We're learning. We are making our field guide / study guide on how to do this. Tomorrow, we are going to do water. I probably should make a little note to myself all along here. But I really did contemplate. I hope you're still recording. Yeah. Oh my goodness, 38 minutes. Sorry. It's your Valentine's Day treat from me. I really did contemplate like putting this in. But I think I'm going to keep it like this. It would be fun to try to have like a whole... It is very thin paper. But that's okay too, because you're gluing stuff to it, so you're making it a little thicker. Anyhow, okay, it's fun. We need a title. Oh, March, what did I call it? March into Collage? I don't know what I called it. If I even called it anything yet, I don't know. Okay, thanks for watching. Happy Valentine's Day. Stick to the very end. There's 2 Valentine's Day cards for you. And I'm going back to my rainy cave and think up more ideas. Thanks for watching. Bye.